So far, I've made the most of my time at Mooney, a small private school made up of a whole collection of different kinds of people, and a place where I've made some great memories and met some of my best friends. Besides my own house, Mooney is where I spent 8 hours of most of my days of the week. Mooney engulfed me in the blink of an eye as soon as I started the day off, and during the day I could think or do what I wanted as if I was in a different world. I came into my first year as a close-minded, judgmental individual, but those life-changing grounds taught me a lot about my subjects, about my friends, and especially about myself. A plethora of crazy freshmen and their unique ways of making every day different. Lots of homework, studying, and tests, and some overall fun and random times. This was Mooney to me. Throughout the year, I was called many things. Patrick mainly, but then there was Patricio, Pat, Patty, P, and even Springroll. Whatever I was called though, I'm still me. Of course, I'm still finding out who I am as a person, but much of who I am right now is based off the influence of the friends I made and the things I love that they did. Some things that made my days at Mooney that involved my friends were the constant jokes and harmless pranks that we pulled on each other. I loved our small congregation that a group of us just naturally formed, where we would sit in the library every day, after school, and tell jokes and stories about the day and our classmates, and we'd share homework. Lunch was especially fun with the table I sit at because of the constant jokes and roasting and shared food or money. It would be hilarious when we bon appetit someone's bag, which is basically putting everyone's lunch trash into a specific person's bag and waiting until they found it in the next class or just during lunch. It'd be fun if we just roasted or teased someone.
You know, there's a dentist like a mile down Fruitville Road. Like, you needed to get those teeth whitened. Whose teeth?
I also love the way I made my friends laugh and how they made me laugh, especially to see some of their beautiful smiles they had. I even found hobbies that I never thought I would get into through friends, like creating videos of them, directing and photography, and even fishing. I love the environment at Mooney. I know it's not the same for everyone going there, but my opinion of freshman year and the school itself was pretty positive. My awesome schedule really helped with that. English with McLain was one of the best parts of my day because I could eat and walk around and mostly talk freely while I still kept a steady grade in the class. Lunch, as I mentioned before, was the best break in the day. Then Spanish was definitely my favorite part of the day because of the small, fun class we had. We could do really whatever we wanted, and the curriculum wasn't the most challenging, and it was at the end of the day. Also, I definitely think that what I learned my freshman year is uncomparable to any public school I could have gone to. I tried pretty hard for the good grades and awards I got academically, and especially with the help and motivation of my friends, it made reaching those goals a little easier. In the beginning of the year, I was derived of self-confidence. I was a bit stuck up and rude and made snide comments and jokes. I thought life was just a dismal abyss with no real points or goals and didn't see the bigger picture. I lived more in the past and over-worried about my future than lived in the present, and I definitely took for granted the blessings and great people in my life. But as the school year went on, I broke some of these bad habits of being too negative or being too mean. Mooney and the people in it changed the way I look at my friends and at strangers. I may make rude or teasing jokes occasionally, but I really don't mean any harm out of it. I am more appreciative of the things I have and the beautiful people around me. I learned to live and laugh as if every day might be my last, or to make every day spontaneous yet fun. I discovered more things about myself and others than I have any other year of my life. Mooney and the kids there definitely will be held in a spot close to my heart, and my first year really changed me. Lastly, the most valuable lesson I learned from Mooney is to live my life to the fullest and that anyone can change, even the most negative or rude person, through the great experiences they go through and the beautiful people they encounter.
What do you see?
There's a turtle.
Really? Wow, I don't really care.
Sorry.
What? You good?
That fire alarm you won't.
Oh, Marlin!
Bon appetit. Guys, that
Okay.
That was a good one.
Yes. It's recording.
I am making fun of Chandler.
Cancer.
Had a dog taste last night, Dad. Holy crap. Get out of the shot! Why?
Turn around, Tiffany. Turn around. Oh, I didn't. I just.
Hitler was a great person.